to the Indie Wrestling Guy with your hosts, the Hall of Fame referee, Jay Hawk, the not-so-mysterious benefactor, Jay Gold, and the legendary Charlie Butters.
Oh, Jay Gold.
Yeah.
I did some digging for you. We tried to get Kristen Ashley on the show this week, but she got another commitment. We couldn't make the scheduling work. But I did ask her why Katie Arquette and Jacqueline Navarro did not make the 250.
Okay. And what do we got?
Okay. No. It pertains to Katie Arquette. Remember how I told you about 8 times that the kayfabe lived?
Yeah.
Katie Arquette only had 12 singles matches. She went 4-8.
But she wrestled tag matches.
They don't count tag matches for the 250.
But there are no women's tag teams. But there are no women's. It's not like that. Like, it's not like there's a bunch of women chasing tag titles around. I just think that's silly.
The production are the unsanctioned pro tag team champions, so they could be on the tag team list.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And Jocelyn?
As far as Jocelyn goes, I'm going to give you a direct quote here. Jocelyn is one of those cases where she was just not better than anyone else who ranked. We had to leave plenty off. The other women had better year. Her year wasn't as good as other, and women who didn't make the list beat her in matching.
She didn't have a good year? All right.
Not that she didn't have a good year. She didn't have a better year than the people who made the list, in the opinion of the PWI staff.
Then, okay, so then 2 things. I better see the production on that tag team list, and next year so next year we have to tell them, Katie and Jocelyn, they got to work more and harder and win some matches.
Well, Jocelyn,
we don't have to tell them anything. I'm not telling them anything. If you want to tell them that, but there's certain people that I know listen that will tell them these things.
It's just the collective we, not necessarily me. I'm not going to tell Jocelyn.
I thought you had a mouse in your pocket.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell Jocelyn she has to win matches.
All right. So I will say Jocelyn, by being the Neo Pro Women champion at the start of next year's evaluation period, she got a head start on her cake already.
Yeah, definitely.
But it is going to matter who her opponents are, how long her title reign goes, who she beat during that reign, and things like that too. That all that factors in.
I already threw a name out there for her to face too, which would actually be a big name, so it would help her case. So we're working on stuff.
Well,
speaking of champions, we have a new champion.
Fantastic.
It's not Sammy, thank God. Oh my God, I was so worried it was going to be Sammy. For some reason, Jeff and Amanda didn't show up, so it was just him. I believe the kayfabe reason was that the athletic commission got involved, but I can't say why they actually didn't show. So it was just a straight 3-way, and Sammy still tried to cheat and use the belt. Like they were clean the whole way through until Sammy decided to go get the belt and try to use the belt, and he used the belt on Mikey, and that's why Mikey wasn't able to break up the pin.
I'm very surprised and happy for Zay to see him hoist some gold up, and he looks good with it. The title looks good.
Got a lot of demands from him already. He gave me a list of people he wants to face.
Oh shit!
And
Braun
demands
Strowman,
and
Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed,
Tankman,
the
Bronco Zone.
We're doing
Warner.
that, huh? Mance? Okay.
Mance Warner. Yeah, he's got a list out there already for me. I'm like, brother,
50 more patrons.
Yeah, we're gonna need to up this Patreon game if I'm gonna afford some of these. So go subs, patreon.com/IW Guide.
So if you want to see Mance Warner kick the shit out of Gay Garcia, sign up for that Patreon.
$1, $2, $5, $10 tier. $10 comes with free trading cards and merch a couple times a year. The $5 tier gets you the episode usually a day early and everything else, and the $10 just adds the merch aspect to it. So and you get a shout out. So if you join, you get shout out. So
hell yeah.
Join. And, give us money so we can afford to make these cool matches happen.
And I was supposed to go to the PWJ show yesterday, by the way. And
before you do that, we're talking Patreon. I am planning on some bonus content for the Patreon after the first year as well. Go.
To be fair, everybody, he's been planning this for 2 years now since we launched the Patreon.
Yeah, but I've actually sent emails to people now. I'm getting ahead of the game.
It takes a while to get the right.
A year it took them to send these emails, but we got emails sent out now. Okay, right. We're good. We're getting there. We're getting there. In 2 years, we'll have an episode to put up.
Oh,
Gotta
no.
bust them balls. All
You're
right,
fine.
all right. PWJ.
So I missed it.
were
My daughter
very-
got sick and I missed it. However, I was talking to our pals over there at the ETU, and apparently your guy Judas Icarus was there, and it was a little bit quiet. Nobody knew who he was. I thought he wrestled at the Mecca before, and apparently it was a strange debut for him for PWJ. But Eddie was there, Eddie Kingston with Ortiz. They said that match was good. Tommy Invincible apparently was in a battle royal. I just want to say, as a wrestling fan, can we stop with Tommy Invincible? Can we just stop? No more Tommy Invincible. Is that okay? I know he's a Long Island guy. No more. No
You know
more.
what some of the best news is
What?
that Zack Ryder's back in WWE, so I don't have to fucking see him anymore on shows.
Well, former AIW World Heavyweight Champion Matt Cardona is now Zack Ryder. Yes. Oh boy.
Probably the
Well,
worst champion next to fucking Chuck Stone.
now I don't have to see
come
Tommy
on.
Invincible anymore. That's crazy, blasphemous. He was a very good champion. I think he brought a lot of eyes in.
Yeah, and Bishop whooped that ass.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, yes.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
A
so
lot
that
of
was
a lot of
that.
people whooped that ass. Not most people didn't get credit for the win.
But anyway, back to what I was talking about originally.
Yeah.
Zay Garcia picks up the win over Sammy Suntimer. Mikey looked very upset in the ring after the match. Sat there just very upset. I did hear that Neopros contacted him about future dates, so he's not without a job. Luckily, he's Neopro. Loved what he did with the belt, loved his run, and was very impressed. And now they want to work with him. So that's part of what we want to do with this belt is get eyes on these guys and get them more places. So awesome for them. Zay Garcia, like I said, gave me his list and that kind of stuff. We're gonna have some new promo photos coming from him soon, and we're working on some stuff with him. And I'm very excited to see where this goes. So I'm very happy. He's very, very gracious champion so far. So
Yeah. I think he was definitely a good champion to how many title defenses did he have? 6, 7?
Mikey had 6. Yeah, this was a
Amazing.
7th.
That's all you could ask for.
386 days, man. That was a hell of a run for him. So
Yeah, it was a great run. It definitely was, and he did. I think he did exactly what you wanted to get out of that belt. I think so. Can't knock it. I think it was a great job, and good for him. Good for Mikey. What else? I have no idea what else for this week. It's been a quiet week, and my wife is finally back from Vegas, and I don't have to be just on dad duty the last week or so. So that's a good thing.
I mean, what do you think of the new episode of Dairy?
I liked it. I don't understand, Butters, the crazy people online who are like, they don't like the CGI. They don't like the story. Where's the clown? Can't anybody let stories play out?
So here's the thing. If you've ever read the book, it's not just a clown. That's one form that it takes for those kids. It is a bajillion other things. It wasn't that clown until like way like like all the things that it's been so far have been scarier than a clown in my opinion. Like the girl with their eyes like gouged all the way out like that was insane.
Anytime you take someone's eye out, I hate when they take someone's eye out like it just freaks me out. And the fact they do it to little kids is what's even better.
Right.
Like just keep doing that. I like that a lot. So, but yeah, I'm not understanding some of the you read the books, I'm sure, and I read the books. I just don't understand the craziness that is these people,
Because people don't read. They know it was a clown in the 2 movies, so that's all they think about. And it's like, well, they're going to really hate seasons 2 and 3, which were already greenlit, where it's going to go back even further. And there are period pieces to stuff that happened way before then and all the weird events surrounding those things. So that's literally, we're just getting the rest of the book in a TV series form. That's all it is. And it's really good. I love the Indian connection. I love the story that they told. I loved all that. I love that that guy from the military was in The Shining because he has the shine. I love that he's in there. He does look like that guy, Dick O'Halloran.
He does look like Scatman Crothers from the Shining. Yeah.
I love all the little like trinkets they're throwing in and stuff like that. So I really dig what they're doing. So
I am a extended universe guy. You want to give me stories from something that's gonna expand more stories. I like that. I'm all in. You want to show me more of do more like what was the Salem's Lot, and give me more Salem's Lot. Give me more Pet Cemetery, like anything like that. I'm 100% in on. And Stephen King has enough to do it.
right. And so yeah, I really enjoyed that. Landman's back. Tulsa King's been going pretty good. So
Dude, I just saw Abigail, by the way, the other today. Yeah, and I really liked it. I'm going to say everybody should see that one too.
Dude, that Night Watch movie looks really fun. Like I know there's another movie called Night Watch. I don't know if it's a remake of it.
No, this is a cop movie where they're vampires. The Night Watch that you're talking about is the Russian movie.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that was on. They did Night Watch and Day Watch.
Well, I saw somebody. I watched the trailer. Okay, I didn't watch the trailer originally. I watched the trailer.
Yeah.
I think it looks really cool. CM Punk being like the head dickhead cop bad guy looks good, like it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
What's really interesting is like somebody was like, this is just a racist movie with instead of it's like, well, the cops are the bad guys, the black people are like trying to like survive, and it's like, but they're like gangsters. I was like, this actually is like gonna be really fun. I don't see how it could be racist, but I'm an idiot, so maybe I missed that context.
I don't think it's anything
Justin
like
Long's
that.
in it. I think he's gonna like obviously be the good guy that has to like navigate this shit and like stop.
He looks like he was bit in the beginning of the movie, and he's trying to like hold off the vampirism the entire time.
So it's gonna be interesting to see. And it's a January movie, so it's probably not that great. That's when they release all their dead shitty movies,
like Into the Lost Lands with Batista.
So
last January I saw that.
I'm gonna go if it shows at a theater near me, I will go see it just because Justin Long and CM Punk are in it, and I'll mainly because Justin Long. CM Punk I really could take or leave if he was in it, but why not? I guess
anytime anybody from the Fed is in a movie, Butters, that I'll support it. So. I'm all in. Give me some bad movies. The Marine 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me all of them.
It's 2025 and you're still calling it the Fed.
The Fed. It is a Fed.
Oh, he was using some other phrases over the weekend that I really told him. I was like, you cannot fucking do that.
No one ball.
Yeah, no one ball. Like
really
they know ball.
Butters.
I was like, oh Jesus Christ. No.
Really upset him.
Okay, for no ball, stick with like baseball talk. Use that for your Mets.
No one ball, baby. That's what I'm trying to find. Now I think my goal now is to know all of the oldest slogans and use them on Butters every time we chat.
I think hanging out with Kyle, because Kyle's younger, is just giving you like all these like slang phrases.
Right, I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to keep up with the cool kids.
I guess that's what you're doing.
Right.
Listen, all the kids, all the guys.
That's exactly right, Jay. He's fucking tried with all his might to do it. I don't blame you. I'm there too sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, shout outs to Zach, Bagelmonger, and Patty.
Hey, Patty.
Hi, Patty. Patty, did you see Abigail? Because that movie was really good. I did not expect that. If you've seen it, let me know. Just DM me like we always talked.
I don't think she saw that. I don't think that's her
just
jam.
Asking.
But you are coming into town the day after Thanksgiving, right?
Hope so. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a few things with the new job and Sam's job that we're working out, so we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll be able to see Patty and all of us in person.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah. So what's on?
What's on this weekend?
All right, over on the Trailer TV side of things, once you get past the 8 million cricket matches that are on Trailer this week.
To understand cricket, you got to know what a crumpet is. Oh, got you.
But Friday, November 21st, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Wrestling Revolver takes over the Hart Ballroom in Newark, New Jersey for Wrestle Combat. Main event for the Revolver World Championship, Myron Reed with Killer Kelly defending against Jordan Oliver. Cruel versus Bear Bronson in a Kaiju death match. Steve Macklin defending the TNA International Championship against Kevin Blackwood. BDE defending the Revolver Remix title against Chris Danger. Four-corner tag team match, Latino Most Wanted versus Tire Die versus Top Team versus ATR. And also on the card, Junie Underwood, Fancy Ryan Clancy, Alan Angel, and more. That is Friday at 8 p.m.
That Wrestle Revolver big event thing was on Saturday too. Mercedes Moné was there. It looked like a whole that building. I've never been in, but it looked like a whole to do. So people seem to crap on the size of the crowd, but that building is huge. So I think they got like 600 in there, but people were still crapping on it because it looked like the place was empty. But that looked like a good show. This Friday night, November 21st, we're going to swing back to the New York side. Empire State Wrestling presents Wrestle Bash. I can't read Roman numerals. XV is at 14?
15.
15, right. And that's going to be from Riverworks in Buffalo, New York. Last Chance Battle Royal, High Seas versus the Criterion versus CXR, Bill Collier versus Puff, the ESW Internet Championship, James, hold on a second, I just lost my headset. James Sega versus Vaughn Vertigo, the ESW Women's Championship, Christina Marie versus Harleen Lopez, the ESW Heavyweight Championship, Vince Valor versus John McChesney versus Gavin Glass, Mike Santana versus friend of the show Joshua Bishop, and the D Paulo Cup, Trey Miguel versus Spencer Slade versus Matt Cross versus our friend Cheech versus Alec Price versus a mystery opponent. So all of that on Friday night at 7 o'clock on the Independent Wrestling Television Network. And actually, that looks like a fun show. Look, Buffalo, they do it right. So that might be a good thing to do on Friday night.
That sounds like way too much on a show.
It's a lot, dude. The other night, you know, the show, the PWJ show was 10 matches. 10 matches.
No, guys, no.
I don't
supposed to be going the
Gilbert.
opposite direction. 6.
Yeah, 6 or 7 max.
7.
Yep.
6, 7.
Right. See us being cool.
Not 8, 9.
Not 8,
or
9, 10.
10.
Right. 6, 7.
Christ.
God damn it.
6, 7, guys.
Right. But yeah, no, I think ETU Struggs has been trying. He let me know after the last ETU show, he's been trying to cut it down by at least a match, if not 2. So let's not do that, Gilbert. Next time, let's not try to cram everybody on the East Coast onto one show. That might be a better idea.
Doing interviewing.
This week, we are joined by an announcer, a commentator, and a backstage correspondent for such companies as NWA Exodus, Old Wrestling, and Neo Pro Wrestling. He's the guy with the bow tie, Josh Gjonaj.
That's me. Hello, everyone.
We got it right. That's a tough name. Holy moly.
It looks like an eye chart.
Dude, shoot, worker name, brother. What's happening here? You can come up with something.
No, so funny enough that the Gjonaj is actually my last name. And so, like, when I was starting in wrestling, like, 2 guys who like were my mentors was like, you need to come up with something because you can't go with that last name. And so, like, as I was part of Exodus, like, I got to be under the learning tree from Aaron Stevens, and he helped me came up with that guy with the bow tie moniker. And I said, what do you think of it? And he was like, keep it, and then keep your last name because it rhymes with it. And I was like, sold, I'm doing it.
Oh, I was thinking, like, you know, J Gold works, and then you could be like J Joe or something like that. But we'll keep that. That sounds more of like for like teen Vanity Fair than it does for a wrestling name. All right,
by all means.
so you were trained by Aaron Stevens.
No, so I went to a seminar with Aaron Stevens, but where I was trained at was at the Extreme Fight World's dojo, and it was nice of them for letting me be under their learning tree. I was trained about last year, I want to say. It's going to be 2 years coming up in January or March.
So you've only been doing this for a year, for 2 years total?
No, so I've been doing commentary and like announcing for 6 years.
Interesting.
And
Where did you start? Where'd you get your start?
I got my start. So I like the 2 people I mentioned. They used to run a wrestling news channel called Heel Fan News, and like I went to a show called Horror Slam, and they were holding a a show at a bar. I can't remember the bar's name, but I remember like I just met 2 guys because they needed help because it was fans bring your weapons, and they were like, we could use my table because it's so wobbly. And that table, like if you set your arm there, you'll fall off the table, or if their drinks too. And I was like, well, I'll help you guys. And they're like, cool. And we just talked throughout the whole like show. I don't remember any of it. I remember Ricky Morton, and that's it. But I don't remember anything else. And they're like, so you ever thought about being a wrestler? I'm like, no, not really. I always wanted to be a commentator or like a interviewer. Like that's all I wanted to do, like since I was like a kid. And they're like, well, we got news for you. We got a wrestling news channel. I said, no way. And then they invited me to the studio and then found out that I was their new like on the spot reporter, which was super cool.
Now, are you a Midwest guy? Are you Ohio? Where are you based out of?
So please don't boo me, guys. I'm from Michigan. I know. But listen,
Get the fuck out right now. No,
you're not going to get any booing out of me. I'm from New York. Doesn't matter to me.
But no, like I'm from Michigan, and like ever since like that, like I've been doing the Michigan stuff for about 2 years, and then like thanks to Jackson Stone Shogun, he showed me around in Ohio, and like I got started with Mega Championship Wrestling, and then I just started like expanding myself from there.
Nice. And so, what kind of wrestling were you influenced by as a kid? What did you start with? What year? Let me even say, like, what year? What year of either WWE, TNA? What year were you like enraptured?
So that's the funny thing about it. Like I started watching WWE back in 2002. And then like around 03 or 04, like my dad was just deep like digging through like channels, and then we stopped at TNA. And I was like, what is this? And then like I've told Peapod / CJ Owen, like I told them like Mike Tenay is like one of the reasons why I wear the bow tie. And like I got influenced by Mike Tenay, and like hearing Mike Tenay and Don West on the call made me enjoy like commentary a lot.
It's hard to listen to Mike Tenay and Don West, how infectious they are, especially Don West, who admittedly didn't know much about wrestling. He just knew what he liked and had fun with it.
Yeah. And that's what I look at it, like just to have fun a little bit. And that's why, like, if you see me, of course, in like cliche, I'm in the bow tie right now, but like a lot of times, like I've been asked by like guys in the locker room, they're like, do you wear the same bow tie? I go, no, I try not to wear the same one because I like to be a little different, and I try to go like tie in with the posters like that companies post out. So I'm like, oh, this is the color scheme? Sweet. Let me find a bow tie. So
when you were watching TNA, besides the announcers, because you weren't just like, hey, I'm going to be an announcer for my life. So which style? What is your style that you prefer when you're watching wrestling? What got you hooked when you were watching TNA?
The X Division actually got me hooked, especially seeing Elix Skipper like doing that crosswalk on the cage and doing that Hurricanrana. That got me hooked. And actually funny enough, because like a lot of times when people like say, oh, in that moment I wanted to be a wrestler, or in that moment like this is how I wanted to become a wrestler. Funny enough, I really wanted to be an announcer just to hear Don West and Tenay like lose their mind on the call. I was like, I want to commentate something like that in the near future. And I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I want to do that. So every single time when me and my one of my older brothers, Antonio is his name, would like play action figures, or we'll play the SmackDown versus Raw games or Shut Your Mouth, like I always wanted to be the lead announcer. He would always tell me like, you're the lead guy and I'll just follow you. And I was like, cool, man. Like, that's all I wanted to do. So I would just be the announcer for everything, like any moment.
And I don't think I think I'm throwing out a take here that might be just because I'm old, but I think that Elix Skipper moment, I don't know if there'll be anything that will ever top that moment on television. No. I don't think I've ever seen anything else besides Mick in the 90s going off the cage. Has there been a feat like that done? Where the guy, I mean, the timing, he was falling. The timing had to be perfect. There might not be a better spot in the history of wrestling than that moment, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you can use that as your opening in every show for TNA forever, and you have to make sure nobody forgets that. Because I know that there are those moments. AJ Styles falls off the X, and he does the flip and he lands on his back, and you get all those different moments in TNA, but that could be like when Hogan posed and did his thing. That moment could be TNA's moment. If they ever wanted to just say, okay, what's our opening? That's it forever. You could just show that and say, this is what we're about. And you'd have people hooked the second you saw it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So TNA's your thing. You were an X Division guy. Now you haven't taken any bumps or anything, or are you strictly doing, the announcing side?
So I did actually take a bump. I actually had my first match. I want to say it was last year or the year prior to it. I was a part of the Battle Royal in Mega Championship Wrestling, and they put me in the Battle Royal. And not to sound like I'm flexing, fellas, and I don't mean to, but like I finally watched back the match. The longest time I've been in there was 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And take that, Michael Cole, because I beat your Royal Rumble record. The only commentator in history to be in that match for that
Who threw
long.
you out? Who threw you out?
It was Joey Vincent Martini who threw me out.
He didn't have
You know
five
what?
you, I hope.
What was that?
He didn't have five you, I hope.
No. Thankfully, no. He picked me up. I held on tightly, and then he ran into the ropes. And then the last thing I remember, I was out on the ground, and I was like, "Oh, I'm eliminated." No.
So you had a match. You're in this business about 6 years or so. You said maybe a little more. What do you have your eye on right now to keep you like sharp? What do you watch and what are you doing currently? Because Neo Pro runs what, once a month or maybe a little bit, maybe a little more.
Yeah, like since we're on our break for Neo Pro, I try to keep up with the date. Like I'm also working at CIW Championship International Wrestling. Like I'm working with them, but like I keep my eyes on everything, and I'm trying like my dearest is just to expand. Like in wrestling, you have to know like other abilities. Like as an announcer, like they'll probably have a commentator set, but sometimes you could be a ring announcer, you could be a interviewer, and I'm fine with doing either of those things. But like as far as wrestling, of course, I watch what they're doing in WWE. I watch what they're doing in NWA. TNA, I keep tabs with here and there, and then AEW. And like, I don't try to watch it too much with the wrestling as much as like I should, but I listen to guys like Shivani, Excalibur, Nigel, and just figure out, and like Michael Cole, and just to figure out what these certain moves are called. Like if there's a move that I see a lot of guys do, I go, there's got to be a name for this. And then like I hear it and I go, oh, that's the name of it. So I make sure to make a note. Like I pull out like my phone, or I'll pull out like a pen and notepad and I write it down. So that way the next time I see whoever does that move, hey, it has a name.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jayhawk.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off there, Jay Gold.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I mean, do you look into any of the older announcers? Like we just lost Bob Caudle this past week. Tony Schiavone gave a great speech about him on AEW. Do you look at the guys like Bob Caudle, Golden Skull, a guy from back then?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And do you incorporate any of that into your style?
I try my best to do so. Like guys like Bob Connell, like I will listen to thanks to my dad. Like he helped me out with those like old school announcers, and like Gorilla Monsoon, like he showed me what Monsoon will wear. Like as you like, Monsoon likes to wear loud blazers or like loud like ties or bow ties, and I just make sure to go with something loud like that. Same thing with Heenan. Like I like to be flashy when it comes to my bow ties, and making sure like, oh, like this guy really does wear his bow ties. And I just like when people notice like I'm no longer just Josh. I'm like either bow tie.
Go ahead, Jay Gold. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm just digging on just listening to you guys do your thing. So because I know that I can be wordy. So as I was kind of asking, so you mentioned the TV guys. Do you watch the indies for kind of inspiration too on how like a guy like, I don't know, Jack Solomon on the East Coast, or somebody like Veda, who kind of does everything? Do you pay attention to the indie announcers and that, or you just kind of, are you getting your inspiration, so to speak, from mainly television announcers?
I mainly like try to pay attention as much as people as I could. Like back to Peapod, like I make sure to see what he's up to, and like Veda Scott and Mark Roberts is another person who does JCW. Like I make sure to pay attention with Dombrowski, because I got to work with him just one time, and it was after I had my Battle Royal match. But I was so out of breath when I was like with Dombrowski, and I was like, man, I wish if I get one more chance, I would love to work with like Dombrowski one more time, just to show him like, hey, like I could do, like I'm like calm, like I promise you I don't scream all the time. Like I'm excited, but I try not to be.
So who do you think you sound like now? When you hear back and you're like, oh, I'm like, if somebody would say to you, who do you sound like when we're watching you on on a Neo show?
I think like if I had to be honest, like early days of even though he got screamed on the headset, Michael Cole, if I had to be honest. Like I think early days of Michael Cole, I feel like I get that from, and like a little bit, not too much of him, but like a little tiny smidgen of Joey Styles.
Okay. So are you more interested when you're doing this in telling the story, or are you more interested in making sure that the move names are right?
I make sure to do either or, because like I like painting that picture, and like I want somebody one day just to be like, hey, like I listened to you when I was this age, and this is like how far you came. And it's always nice to hear those stories, and like seeing people like enjoy what I do, and like seeing that some people want to get a picture with me. It's so real to me, and I want to like leave a good experience for these people and leave them happy, and that they could go on to like the next time they could bring their friends and be like, hey, this guy is actually nice and you should get a picture with him.
So
Now what?
Oh, good, Joe. Go on.
Now, what style do you prefer listening to? Do you prefer that WWE, the all storytelling, that the moves themselves aren't really important, or do you prefer like a Gorilla Monsoon type? Let's call it like a sport and talk to strategy and things like that. Where do you kind of lean on?
I lean on both of the sides because like 50-50, it all depends. Like if I'm going to be a play-by-play guy, I make sure to go with current day. But if it's coming to like color analysts, I'll make sure to go with like that realm. Like, hey, like let's just call it like how I see it. And if I'm having fun, and I make sure just to keep going.
I lost my train of thought. I had something. Oh, okay.
All right.
You
No,
just
well, it's
messed up
okay.
your
It's okay,
fucking
Josh. I'll fill this in real quick.
Yeah.
If you want to hear some of his style, here's a little clip for you.
The bell has been just targeted to Wilbur Whitlock. And Contos, oh, wait a second. That's my binder, you jerk. My binder.
Really like that binder. My God.
If it's Wilbur Whitlock using my damn binder, then yeah, of course I like my binder.
Well, I give you credit because you're soft spoken here, but that just listening to you do your thing was a lot more. You put a lot more bass in your voice in there, and you kind of belt it out. So I'm always impressed when you meet guys who work in the business, and in the ring you just hear them. They're just a different person. They get outside the ring, you're like, oh, that's what you sound like instead. So yeah, interesting. So I was going to ask you, as you're calling these matches and you're getting these guys into Neo Pro, do you have other indies that you're a fan of that you like to watch, monthly or whatever? What do you have your eye on as far as the indies go?
I'm definitely interested in seeing like a lot of things with like Wrestling Revolver. That's like one I've been keeping my eyes on. Flow, that's another company I've been paying attention with, because it's just not only friends of mine are on it. I just love to see like what venue they get to. Like they do it at fairs and stuff like that, and I'm like, this is cool as hell. Like I like to go to fairs. But like another one I try to like pay attention is Maple Leaf as well, because Scott D'Amore.
I was trying to understand who even watches Maple Leaf. I don't know where to get it when it's out.
Whenever I see a clip of it, I just make sure like just pull it up and just like enjoy it. If it's highlights, I make sure to pay attention to it.
I think they got something going there. I just don't know how that ever gets more mainstream than it is currently. I think it's an interesting concept, and Scott D'Amore is a smart guy. I like what he puts together, but I wonder about like how that kind of gets more into the lexicon of wrestling, without just like clever gifs and stuff like that on the internet.
Right.
Yeah. Butters, Jayhawk.
What's the weirdest place you've done commentary? Like, has there been a weird building that you've done commentary in?
I think it was when they did NeoPro's Remix Volume 1 that we were at like some old strip joint.
Oh yeah, the nightclub / strip joint. Yeah,
I think that had to be like one of them, because the funny thing is like when me and CJ we were talking like about outfits, like CJ texted me, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna wear a jean jacket, and I go, well, I can't wear a suit jacket because that's gonna be like so overplayed. But he was like, you should get a leather jacket, and thankfully I had a leather jacket. And then he was like, you're gonna wear a bow tie, aren't you? I go, oh yeah. So what I did, I just untucked the shirt. It kept like part of it tucked in, and then I put the pocket square where like my little pocket for the shirt is. And I was like, well, I got the pocket square, so might as well look like I'm fitting in. And he goes, you're gonna look ridiculous, but it's gonna be funny. And I'm like, yeah, yes I am.
I always find independent wrestling hilarious when they do it in venues that are not your classic space, like when like AIW does outside and they do Rager. Everyone's dressed like, you know, Steven Tyler from the 80s. And then you watch a show that's at a strip club. Everybody's trying to wear something glittery and like really like kind of fit in. And you're like, this doesn't look right, but you're going to go out and get it anyway. And you're going to do it. It's always good to see people put the effort in and theme it up.
I just love wearing, like, if it's like something like if it's a holiday show or something, I try my best to go with the theme. Like me and CJ, we were 80s wrestlers and we wore Zubas and like the shirts as well. And we had fanny packs. So we just had fun doing that. And of course I had a bow tie to go with it. And he was like, I just have fun because as long as I have a bow tie to go with this event, I'm set.
How many bow ties do you have currently?
So currently I counted them. I have about 96 bow ties.
You tie them yourself or are they self-tied already?
It's either or, self-tie or they're pre-tied.
See, commitment to the bit. If you tie it yourself, it's even better. Yeah, there you go. And so who is your favorite wrestler right now on the indies?
That's a good one. I think like my favorite person like in the indies right now, there's so many good people. Like I think it's got to be Josh Crane. Like Josh Crane has been getting my eyes a lot lately, and like just to see that he defeated Isaiah Broner for the Naptown heavyweight title, like I was like, this is big. And like I know Broner like since I started, but I was like, Josh Crane has got all my attention.
Oh, I didn't see that. I thought Broner was still a champ. He's been the champ for like 500 some odd days, right?
Yes, and like Josh Crane dethroned him.
Fantastic. And so Josh Crane, what other shows can we catch him on? Because I've heard the name. I don't think I've seen enough of him to keep it in my mind.
Neo Pro Wrestling.
I was going to say, Neo Pro
He's
Wrestling,
been feuding with Dom. He's had two really great matches with Dom where they beat the shit out of each other.
Yes. Definitely Naptown, who are making their return in January, I was told. And then the guy currently has 8 championships, and it's hard to like memorize these championships on top of my head. I think 9, but 8 or 9, he's got that many titles around his waist. But wherever you see Josh Crane, follow him on social media. And if you see him near to like a show, go to it because you never know what hard-hitting matches you're going to see with him.
And so you're we're talking about the indies a lot. So what's your opinion?
We're the indie wrestling guy, and we talk about that.
No, I mean now. I went away from kind of the TV wrestling side of his like the loves of his. But so I want to talk about indie
Tuesday
wrestling for a
night,
second.
Jay Gold.
So, what are your thoughts on where indie wrestling is right now? Because we just saw a couple weeks ago between DPW and Prestige and all and places that are closing up shop. What are your thoughts on what 26 is going to look like as far as indie wrestling and are you concerned, or do you think this is just a down part of the cycle?
I'll be honest, I'm like 50-50. Like it sucks to see like places like that closing their doors. Like nobody wants to see that. And like I've known like a lot of those places you've mentioned has a good following. Like seeing people enjoy these shows, they're willing to go from one state to another state to go see those type of shows. Like I am worried a little bit, but like for me, I hope that I want to make sure that every door is still open and like make sure to put on like the best like attitude no matter what. Like we could be down, we could be sad about it, but I make sure just to have fun with it and just make sure I could go from one place to another and to another place and like just to be grateful, because every single time I see people who I like met a long time ago or grown like a friendship with, like I make sure to acknowledge their presence, because I love like seeing a lot of my friends to be other places, and I hope they do the same thing with me. Like, I like cheering people on, and I'm hoping that, like, starting in 2026, that, like, no places need to close their doors.
Yeah. Yeah, it is something to be concerned with, I think, as we get closer to the new year, what it's going to look like. Jayhawk?
I got one more before I get turned over to Butter. Who's your favorite referee on the Indie Scene, and why it me?
Oh, of course it's going to be you. Come on now. Like, you know each other for quite a while. Of course.
Back in the Mega Day, back in your Mega Day, when you started Mega,
Yes.
I was working there. So.
Yes, you were. You were there, like, when I started with Mega, so of course it's you.
Okay, serious answer now. I do appreciate it. But
Yeah.
Appreciate it. You forced it out of him.
that's why I'm asking for the serious answer now. But
Right.
if it is going to be me, great. But I know he's seen a lot of great referees.
Sure.
So I actually do want to get his take on who he's thinking right now. But he keeps more than I do these days.
Porter O'Shea's got to be one of them for me. I like, when he started joining Exodus, like, he and we grew like a friendship, and like, the first person that, like, texted me right away with my, like, when I, like, left Exodus, he was the first person to message me and tell me that everything is going to be okay. And, like, I didn't left. I should say I got let go, but that's, like, completely okay, because when the door closes, another opens, and that's what one of them, like, what Porter O'Shea once said to me. And, like, he always makes sure that I'm okay, and, like, I appreciate him just texting me and making sure, like, hey, don't beat yourself down, don't do this and this, just go from point A to point B, just keep going.
Yeah, he just always yells at me about ringing a bell, so I don't know.
You should have paid attention, Butter. I don't know what to tell you.
Watching Josh Bishop get candy from the crowd, I don't know what to tell you. It was very entertaining.
It happens.
I mean, fair.
So listen, I like Porter. He's a fine gentleman. I like him very much as a man. As a referee, I don't know, but
we let him referee the last IW Guide match. So
there you go. Gives you some instant credibility.
All right, so when you're on the road after a show, are you gonna get some Waffle House? Are you gonna get some Sheets? Or are you gonna get some Wawa? What are you getting?
Sheets.
Sheets?
Mostly Sheets. It's mostly Sheets.
What do you get from Sheets?
Ooh, my Sheets order. So I usually get the app sampler sometimes if I'm feeling frisky. If I get that app sampler, that's one of the things I get. Another thing I get is a pretzel, because their pretzels are pretty bomb. If I get a cup of cheese, sweet. If they don't feel nice enough to give me a cup of cheese, I ain't complaining. At least I got the pretzel. But I also get a chicken, like, snack wrap. I make sure to not I don't put sauce in it, because I don't want to make sure, like, I don't over sauce it and feel, like, bloated. But I get bacon, shredded cheese, pico de gallo, and jalapenos, because I like a little spice to it.
There you go.
I just can't do the pico with the shredded cheese and bacon. I find that to be that kind of, it's just not, it's not a combination I think works. I like that pico to the side. You want to do that?
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You know who else can Kashit guy? Rhino.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
He's not wrong. When I come in from New York, we always go to Sheets. I went to school in Delaware, and we only had Wawa. It was right next to our house. But I like Wawa for their toasted sandwiches, but Sheets, there's just way more of a selection. When you go, you can just get so much more. It's just, their sandwiches are fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. And like, it all depends, like, if I want to get a fountain drink, which is a Mountain Dew, because I have to go back to Michigan just to keep me awake, or I get myself, like, a Gatorade, because electrolytes.
I think Mountain Dew is the right way to go if you're driving from Ohio back to Michigan. When I'm driving Ohio to New York, it is I will do regular Coke, regular, any regular soda to keep myself awake for that 6-7 hour drive. Yeah.
And that's what I'll tell people. Like, that's why I do it. Like, I don't normally drink regular pop, but if it's on the road, I have to stay awake just to get something in my system.
You Midwesterners and your pop. That word is just it's ridiculous.
Whatever.
It's just ridiculous.
At least that's not down south where everything is Coke.
Yeah, that's true too. Do you want a Coke? Sure. Look at Sprite. You said you wanted a Coke.
You said you wanted I wanted the green stuff. Oh, you want the green Coke? Okay.
Well, you guys will eat that Baja Blast pie that's coming out now. So, yuck. I can't. No, Mountain Dew is not worth it. No.
It's just key lime pie. That's all it is.
I saw it get microwaved, and it didn't even do anything. It's like a rubbery plastic type of food that didn't even move when they microwaved it.
That's
so I'm
called
kind of
pie,
concerned.
dude. That's just pie.
I'm concerned.
Just try for the TikTok content and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Shut up, Jay Gold.
What in the world? And Butters was on one. We were on our main event Discord, and they just went all in on me today. And Butters jumps in is just like, "This is fantastic." Just tells everyone.
It's good to see you get harassed more than just you do in the IW guy Discord.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. I mean, they were bringing out like every like dinosaur joke that they could think of, and some of them were really clever too. Like he was supposed to take Abe Lincoln to a wrestling show, and he canceled, so then Abe went to the theater instead, and saw how that turned out.
Jayhawk, they're right up your alley, these jokes too.
Oh, yeah, they were.
You got to get in the Discord, in the main event Discord.
I'll send you a link.
All right.
Yeah.
So have you had any crazy fan interactions?
One time, this is when I did a Michigan show. Like when I still kind of tried like to do some, but like there was a place called New Edge Pro Wrestling, and this fan wanted to buy my suit jacket.
Oh wow!
Not buy it, but he wanted it. I said, okay, then here's my price. Then it's yours. And he goes, you're funny, right? Like, you're not just going to give it to me? I'm like, no. What? Do you know how much suit jackets are? Like, no. Get out of here.
You got to be like Steve Guy. He orders his from Amazon. It doesn't matter if it fits or not. You wear it in the ring, and then the next day it's gone. You could just, if you have to give it away, here you go.
If anyone, and this is going to the fans, if anyone wants my bow tie after the show, I'll shoot you a price. It's yours.
There you go. Now we're on to something. See, we're cooking some merch here. Now you can do signed bow ties after every show.
Yeah, definitely. If you guys want a bow tie that's signed, absolutely, I will sign it. Like, I do have shirts, and like if you ever want a cheap plug-in, brainbustertees.com/Joshua Gjonaj. I have a lot of different shirts up there, and if you get a shirt, please tag me, or if you come to the show, I'll take a photo with you.
Hell yeah. And you have a Brainbusters site like we do. All right.
Yeah,
I find Brainbusters to be the most reliable out of all of them so far.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We've had some problems on the main event net they're on. I forgot what they're on. And it takes 4 months to get a shirt or a sweatshirt.
Yeah, they need to switch over. They just need to switch over to
I don't know why he's fighting it. I don't know why he's fighting it, but we
can convince him. I convinced him about doing a Patreon and everything else. So I mean,
yeah. Kyle is Kyle's open for ideas. That's the good part.
Yeah.
So
funniest wrestler. These are going to be like off the top of your head. When the first name that comes to mind when I say some of these.
Funniest wrestler. Oh, okay. Fuck. This is shit. CeeLo, Pastor CeeLo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Pastor CeeLo's one.
Yeah. He is hilarious. Absolutely.
Strongest wrestler.
Strongest wrestler. Isaiah Broner.
Stiffest wrestler.
Sorry, don't hurt me, Josh Crane, but Josh Crane.
Most technical.
Most technical? Ooh, gotta go with probably Mikey Montgomery. I'll go with Mikey.
Okay. And lastly, the worst finisher.
The Overdrive. Come on.
Who does that one?
I don't know who does it,
That
but
was Randy Orton's original finisher.
What is that? I'm trying to think. What is that one?
The leg over the head, the back of the head, and then take their hand
and the guy over.
The Marty Jannetty thing that he almost killed somebody with?
No.
It starts off in like that position, but instead of dropping down, do you kind of flip over?
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Okay. All right.
Finish over.
Just Google it, Josh.
Anyone do it?
I'm Googling it, Butters. I'm Googling it.
Google it. You Google it right now. I'm not your goddamn Google machine. Do it.
Stupid.
Do it right now.
I'm doing it. Jesus. I'm trying my best here. I'm trying to stay up with it.
What's the worst ring name you've ever heard?
I don't think I have one yet.
Shenanigans. There's lots of them out there. There's got to be one that you just heard and was just like, oh that's awful.
I haven't come across one yet. I think it was the Owl Man when it was a part of like NWA Exodus preface or preface.
Owl Man?
Yes.
Oh, that's it. I've never heard that. Nobody's ever said that one.
And I'm like, please don't call yourself that, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard worse than that. I'm not gonna lie, but that's not.
Owlman is fucking terrible.
Stamp lickage.
Stamp lickage though has become like part of the lexicon. Like I'm okay with it now, but Owlman is absolutely terrible.
Oh,
You
it's
can't
bad.
have a guy named Owlman. That
No,
can't be.
No.
That's like Arachnid Man or whatever, the
That's
one in
absolutely an
WCW.
NWA thing, though. That would totally
Yeah.
work for NWA.
Yeah.
All right.
Owlman.
So, Josh, last week we did a top 10 list
Oh,
from the PWI 250.
Okay. Okay.
So we each had 10 female wrestlers.
Okay.
We need to get this list down from 30 to 20.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put a big weight on your shoulders.
Oh,
you still have it in the chat?
I'm sharing this note right now on
Okay.
screen. There's going to be a list that you can scroll through. You
All
can
right.
edit this list, and I need you to eliminate 10 names off this list. You don't have to give responses as to why. We just need to know who it
We
is.
should have given it to him in advance.
And then once we do this, then we will have our 20 and we can go from there.
okay.
Right. If you want to explain your reasoning, you can, but you do not have to.
You don't
we don't
have
want
to,
you
but
burying.
if,
we don't want
if
you
you'd
burying
like to do it
anybody.
on some and not on others, that's fine. Okay, it should be shared now.
Yeah.
Yep, I am seeing it right now.
It's a
If
tough
I
list.
had-
There's a lot of great names on it.
There's so many good people on here, but I think I know one that's going to get deleted.
Ooh.
Do it.
I had a feeling that I was going to be the first one. That was the.
Yep.
I think we know your reason for that. You do not need to say that one out.
Who was it? I didn't see it.
Tessa
No,
Blanchard,
Tessa Blanchard.
Oh, okay.
which was my just random being silly pick. So that's absolutely fine.
That would
Okay.
kick. I need a Ted Perkins. She could
Yes.
be the recognizable name.
Yes.
Let's see. So many people that I don't want to let go, but you know what? I got weight on my shoulders, and that's okay. I gotta go with Nina. I like Nina, but sorry, Nina.
Oh boy.
That's
Okay.
fair.
And then let's see. I like this person too, but Kylie Ray, you gotta go.
Understandable.
All right. Let's see. So I got rid of 3 so far.
It's 3.
Yeah.
And how many I need to get rid of one
7
more time?
more.
Four.
You need seven more.
7 more. Okay. All right. I feel like she's doing good so far, but Shotzi would have to go, in my personal
Oh
opinion.
man.
Mm.
I like Shotzi, but I feel like Shotzi has a little more. Like she's been in this game before.
Okay.
Priscilla Kelly, I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. You were lovely when I met.
Oh boy.
Uh,
The bow tie says, "Go fuck yourself, Priscilla Kelly." What do you think of that?
whoa! I did not say that.
I'm just saying.
That's false. Hold on. No, that's not true. Ray Lynn, gotta go.
Butters, I dig that T-shirt tonight. That's dope.
Thank you.
Trish Dora.
I'll take that. That's understandable.
Let's see.
I got like 2 minutes, by the way. I'm gonna leave you guys to it at the end.
Another one. I feel like Natalia Markova doesn't belong in it. I don't know why. I'm not feeling Markova.
NWA Women's Champion doesn't belong on the top women's list. Okay.
It's just my opinion. I got
All
4
right.
more. 4 more.
Actually, you got. I'm counting. Hold on. Jay Gold got 8 left. I've got 7 left. Buttercat got left. I got 21 if I'm doing my math right. I think you need one more.
Well, one more? Okay, cool. Gabby, I'm sorry. No.
All right, let me double check the count on that. So Jay Gold has 7.
Yeah,
I
you
still
got 20.
have 7 at 14, and Buttercat gets left because that's 20. No.
All
Oh
right.
boy, you took
Wow.
2. You took more. Wow. All right.
You took Jay Gold's favorite away. He took Gabby away.
yeah.
That's his favorite.
Took my
girl in
Long
the
Island
world.
girl out of here.
I'm sorry.
It happens. I'm all right with it. I got 7. I'm okay for now.
All right, that's where we're gonna leave it. Let's do plugs.
Well, sure.
So if you ever want to see like what I'm up to, please follow me on my Instagram, Facebook, X too. I tried to get back in X, but X isn't what used to be Twitter. It used to be fun, but it's not that fun. But still follow me regardless. It's Josh Gjonaj, spelled Gjonaj. It's Gjonaj, not Gnog, not na. Sorry to break it to you guys, but it's Gjonaj. Also follow me on TikTok if you want to see some stupid comedy videos of my depression or other things. But yeah, just to do a drop in. Like I kind of want to do little vlogs for wrestling and just to show you what's it like to be a commentator.
Nice.
Right on.
Right on. Jayhawk.
Josh.
Oh,
Who's
Jayhawk,
going?
you got anything, Jayhawk?
All right, follow me on most of the social, X, TikTok, Blue Sky at Ref Jayhawk, Twitch as well at Ref Jayhawk. I've actually gotten back into streaming 2K25 with a universe mode starting with the WWF in May of '79. Got 4.
Nobody cares about that. Wrestling didn't exist before 1980.
Look at Adam Van. Wrestling gets before WrestleMania kicks. Shut the fuck up.
IWGuide Trading Cards Series 3 comes out next weekend.
Yes.
You can.
I'm in it.
You can get multiple packs to scare rats away at your house, or for them to make love to the J. Gold card, whatever.
Put my card in your window, and people will not come to your house. It's all good.
Okay. I do have a show on Saturday, Real Action Pro Wrestling Thanksgiving Throwdown, their anniversary show. Check that out in Youngstown Saturday night. Go, J. Gold.
The same 5 people will be there as were there, and they're all related because they're all, all
right.
Family from West Virginia.
You my last show of the year, Butter. Come on.
Twitter and Instagram at JGold12. Please rate, review, and subscribe. Oh, on TikTok, but I don't know the name handle. It's very long and has a lot of numbers. Please rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to us. Our X handle, Twitter handle, IWGuide1, YouTube.com/IWGuide, and Patreon.com/IWGuide. Don't forget about the merch store over at BrainbusterTees.com. Gorilla Press Apparel. Hey, Will, our podcast friends, we are part of the Main Event Wrestling Network, the Wrestling Junkies on the Mark Wrestling Podcast, Tino's Time, Blog World Order, and my show on Tuesday nights, 10:15, the NXT Night Shift. At Odds with Wrestling, the card is going to change, the Super Fantastic Podcast, and Marks with Mikes. Check out our other friends, Monsters in the Toy Box, Toy Hio, Rubber City Toys, Neo Pro Wrestling, OKCR Creations, Stash Pages, and Pally's Beef Jerky by our very own friend Kaplan. That's what I got.
Life short, watch more indie wrestling.
See ya.
Don't forget to review and subscribe wherever you listen to us. Find us online at Facebook and Instagram at the Indie Wrestling Guide, and on X or Twitter at IWGuide1.